So as we turn to throw, and we're in our dynamic position, we don't stop in the power position. We continue on. Now we want to be working directly towards our target. So if you're my target, okay, I want everything flowing up, out through the baseball, and now I'm trying to create direction. As the elbow comes forward, notice I still have it shoulder high so I can stay on top and behind the baseball. Right here, elbow drops, ball takes off, offline. I want to keep it online and true. So my elbow's got to be up, and that takes some stress off the elbow. My front side has to work down this hallway towards my target, which is you. So as I'm working to you, I'm going to use my front side. I'm going to turn my glove in, and I'm going to take my chest and my head, and I am going to work out to my glove as I get to my extension on my throw. I do not want to work side to side. So by keeping my glove out front, now I'm able to work down the hallway, and I'm able to come directly to my target and get extension to take tremendous stress off your arm. Anytime I throw and my head is not going straight ahead, my body is not going straight ahead, I'm taking energy that should be going this way and pulling it in another direction. This is ultimately going to cause me problems with mechanics, with accuracy, and ultimately with injuries. For a player that has trouble conceptualizing what their front side or glove side does throughout the throwing process, you can implement a little med ball, 2 to 3 pounds, and implement a couple simple little drills with them to help them get a feel for what the energy does when we bring our body to the glove as opposed to the ball to our body or ball to the side. What we want to do is we're going to turn our body sideways. We're going to start our arm in the throwing action right up here. We want to hold the ball right out front. From here we get our arm swing and bring our body directly to the ball and throw. We can actually have a ball in our hand and implement the throwing mechanics, and you can really get a feel with a med ball of how the body works so much better when we come to the ball as opposed to doing this, which takes us on a rotational pattern. Once the player gets comfortable starting in this position right here and doing it, we can actually start in the middle, down, back, and up, and work through. And when you do that, you really get a sense and a feel for how the energy of the body comes up and how we're linked together in a dynamic process as we throw to create energy on the baseball. The first common flaw that you see is what we call the swimmer. And with the swimmer, the elbow works down, the glove is heavy, and they're not good with their front side. This throwing arm elbow drags, and they throw against their body. And they end up with their elbows separated. Look at the distance between my two elbows here. The next common flaw we see is the dead front arm. This is a person that basically takes their front arm out of the throwing equation. So as they go to throw, the front arm just dangles and they throw. And oftentimes their elbows will finish apart from each other, but you'll notice, and it should be very evident, that the front arm is doing nothing in the throwing process. The next drill in the throwing sequence is called the boxing drill. Here we're going to work our weight back and forward so that we can work on being dynamic and transferring our energy from our backside to our front side. So we want to start in the middle, facing our target. So if the camera is my target, you're going to see right here from the side how I'm going to transfer my energy. Now I'm not jumping up and down, okay? I'm just basically going from front to back right here, okay? And I'm getting a little feel. After about 4 hops, I'm going to push off my backside, create some dynamic energy and movement and momentum towards my target, and throw with good throwing mechanics.